I also think likability is a skill. Sometimes we're all moody. Sometimes we're all in a bad mood. But to walk into a room with other people and be considerate and likable and agreeable, I think is a skill. I think that's hard to do on a lot of days for a lot of us.
I would call that emotional discipline.
Well, yes, I think exactly. I think you're right. Tom Brady, by the way, is great at both those. Aaron Rodgers is less great at both those. So here's an interesting story. 2 years ago, this is written by Mike Florio, a veteran NFL reporter. 2 years ago, evidence emerged, palpable dysfunction between Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy's relationship, with Rodgers openly questioning the sideline energy, which is something obviously a coach would have a lot to say with. Aaron Rodgers bristled at it, called it crap. Well, on Sunday, Rodgers shared concerns. Get ready for more crap, Mike Florio said. Rodgers shared concerns about an offensive attack that doesn't sufficiently feature Devontae Adams and Jimmy Graham. The quotes point clearly and unmistakably to the game plan, something for which the coach is solely responsible. This time, though, McCarthy opted to engage Aaron Rodgers in his passive aggressiveness. He said, quote, Aaron's given a lot of responsibility, and rightfully so. He's earned that at the line of scrimmage and during the preparation process, firing back at Aaron. So my takeaway is, once again, likability, discipline. It's not really Aaron's not nearly as good as Tom at this. I was told years ago by an NFL source inside that Green Bay building that Aaron Rodgers was Jay Cutler, but just with a lot more talent. Jay Cutler, condescending and difficult. These have been documented. Aaron Rodgers struggled with Brett Favre. It's been written and reported and acknowledged. Aaron Rodgers has struggled publicly. Dad, brother called him out. Publicly, teammates have called him out. Tom Brady gets along with everybody. Seemingly, Aaron Rodgers gets along long-term with nobody. And yet the media, 11 years of fawning. Do you believe discipline and likability is a skill? I do. Tom Brady walks into that building. He's pissed off some days. He's in a bad mood some days. But he's emotionally disciplined. He's emotionally available. He's not condescending. He has every right to be furious often. 18 years we've seen one or two actions from Tom, little social media stuff, praising Gronk. We see it from Aaron Rodgers constantly. Years ago, you know, like Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, when they have the introductions and the players tell you where they're from? And a couple of years ago, Aaron Rodgers didn't mention Cal. And a friend of mine told me, yeah, he's struggling now with Cal. And I couldn't verify it, so it may be a bunch of hooey. But it was on. Remember this moment on TV? I doubt many of you remember it.
Aaron Rodgers, Butte Community College.
He wouldn't say Cal. He talked about his junior college. Now, I tried to get it verified through Cal Athletics, so I can't hold that against him. But there's always been a reason why transcendent talents, Dan Marino, Carmelo, and Aaron Rodgers, don't win more. The big one. There's always a reason for it. That reason is not something I'm going to talk about on the air all the time. I don't want to be mean-spirited. I don't want to make it personal. But when stuff comes out and people take shots at people, then I feel like I'm open to talk about people. There's a reason Carmelo Anthony doesn't win more. I'm not going to get into it. There's a reason Dan Marino didn't win more. I'm not going to get into it. But Aaron's stuff becomes documented. It becomes reported. And once again, if you think discipline and emotional discipline and likability are a skill, Aaron's not great at that. He's not. And we see it again. And he and McCarthy battling again. They've been battling for years. They don't advertise it. They've been battling for years. And I think there's a reason. It's not always somebody else's fault. The media's been fawning. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.